Trading futures in the night, so cold rocket dreams, resilience in the fold. Hedge pressurizing, the charts are bold. DD bands rapping, stories untold. Riding with rockets through your AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade hold never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Riding with rocket scooter AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Ascending, mind on fire, never ending. Trees of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Riding with rocket scooter AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Checking the charts with your AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, tracking the charts, midnight glory. Sanctuary in all its blending. Mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
Hey guys, what's up? I was muted. Sorry. Great segment. Thank you. All right. So hanging on to this trade, I'm losing key levels. I'm sweating it a little bit. I might take a loss on this one. It might not work out, but I still got faith. Oh, the same shit. I am losing the key level in the S&P. This is not good where we are right here. I'm contemplating closing out, and my stop is here. And this is kind of the thing. We've got key pivot right here. The one thing is I can stop and then it goes there and then I can long one more time, which I might actually trim because we're losing the key pivot. Let me show you my screen. My trade from earlier. We're also losing the pivot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close out one contract of the two that I had and just hang on. And I do have one more chance at 41 to take a long. I might spread this bet between two different places now. We do have a really strong pivot here. Bottom orange line as well. Monthly hedge pressure long. And I am like tired today. For some reason, I'm just really tired. I need breakfast. I need lunch. I need that banh mi to come faster. Or banh mi. How would you want me to pronounce it? Market is fighting here. That's for damn sure. It's trying to sell off. It really is. And it can get really gross from here. I'm kind of worried. Hold on. All right, I cut the position right here. I'll get right back in. And if we do reclaim the bear zone top, I'll get right back in. I'm not going to sit on it until it falls, and I might grab one more at MHP down here at the bottom. Let me clean all this up a little bit. So I did cut that position at a small loss here. Should be okay though. If we do run back in, I'll jump right back in on the long. Same spot here. Our resilience is just getting worse as the moments go by, so it's very unlikely that we do break through that. Unless something changes. This could turn into a devastating sell-off day if this doesn't start to get better. The VIX is climbing again. I don't like seeing what I'm seeing. The absolute liquidity is just of the market is just dried up completely. So you feel worried? If you feel anything about a trade, just cut the trade. Like if you're starting to feel anxious or feel something, that's going to impair your judgment. Just, you never have to be in a trade if you don't have the, if you're feeling any kind of way about something, especially in trading, just get out. So here, like I said, it's starting to pull back a little bit, and I really want the confirmation through here. We failed multiple attempts to go. And my resilience number is still way below 0. So we're not getting that momentum that I want to see. Like I said, I'll pop back in if we reclaim here. I'll jump right back in. But until then, I'm going to wait and see if anything changes. Welcome to the stream, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button there. Appreciate you. Too risky to sit over the weekend. Oh, yeah. A lot of people, that's exactly what it is. for a lot of people, that's the risk is really high to be in a trade over the weekend, because who knows, we're going to wake up on Monday and, you know, who knows what can happen over the course of the weekend. But yeah, people are freaking out, right? Always when it comes to Iran, people freak out because they fear nuclear war, right? That's what people think. So panic, bank run, everyone goes crazy. All right, if we reclaim the level, I'll jump right back in, but I need to reclaim the level. Again, 789 like before, I'll tap it. It was a good long to take when it bounced, but we want to make sure I can get back into it. I can jump on it. Not going to jump in on it early, though. Woo! Man, I am hungry. I need a snack. Yeah, if you're green and you're doing well, don't spoil it, man. I wouldn't spoil anything. This might not be the big rally day that we want. This could halt right in its tracks. The stocks are not picking up the momentum that we need to see. So because volatility's creeping, we can get some really sharp red coming here if there's any selling whatsoever. There's not enough support to hold off selling right now. It would have to be like a stock miracle to see people start buying the stocks to get some green out of this. So hopefully we start seeing some pickup there. Your worst day in 2 weeks? Happens, man. No matter how good you trade, you're always going to have a day like this where the market just says screw you, you know, no matter what you're trying to do. There's that volatility I was talking about. All this up and down. It's crazy. MHP down here, though. MHP res is good for a bounce. I might try one more stab at it there. So it's like there's, like I said, there's no liquidity right here in the middle of this range. There's one more setup I can take, which would be MHP. Other than that, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. This is a really good bounce point for the bigger long for the day. Good R&R on a trade from here to there. Just drawing that arrow like that. It didn't go all the way though, so I didn't touch it. I'd rather take the safer bet, but it would have been nice to scoop up along down here at the bottom. Let's get back in the pocket. Remember, for this one, I want confirmation of a reason for something to move, not just that it's going up. I want to enter the pocket like earlier. Same thing. Some buying pressure here. What's this indicator? It's called liquidity maps. It's part of the Rocket Scooters trading platform. Where did I see the Apple orders? I was watching the tick chart on Thinkorswim, and I just zoomed out, and that single 1 minute candle was about 100,000 shares of Apple. This one right here. Monthly maps are still good. Let me wait because I'm waiting to get a trade. I'll talk about it at the end of the stream though for monthly maps. Monthly maps today are bad for today, but good for next week. This isn't, if we close inside of here, we should be good for the week. But if we sell off from here, it's going to threaten those key levels for the rest of the week or next week. Sorry. Hey guys, don't forget to smash the like button, friends. Everybody here, give the stream some love if you can. We're live every single day. If you guys from My Fun and Futures, welcome. I live stream every single day, pretty much all day from market open to market close. Hold on. What's up, Azabon? Thank you, man. Hold up. So not the place to chase along yet, but as soon as I get my confirmation, I'm back into the trade. It'll move quick. If it goes bullish, it'll move quick. I honestly, my confidence in this is low though. This type of price action midday, there's not a lot of buyers, maybe because it's lunchtime, but this is not where the big moves are going to be. So we might not get it. And we're going to wait. Out of the blue, if there is a giant rescue green candle just comes out of nowhere, I'm going to wait and jump in only at the pocket where you see that arrow on my screen. That's all I'm going to do. So between now and then, nothing. Between now and then, nothing, nothing, nothing. I'm going to wait for confirmation and take it. This is the boring part of the day, of the trading day, known as waiting. So we wait. I might take MHP tap if we do actually hit the bottom side, but until then, no man's land. I want good R&R on this, so I'm not going to push for it yet. Let's get that move, baby. Trying for it. Ooh. Are we running for it? Let's get in. Try one more time. Hit it from the bottom. I always try. Run it, baby, run it. Let's give me that win, baby. I'm scoofing around on my phone right now. iDoc is texting me. Apparently, I've been volunteered to cook steak for the entire family for tomorrow. She's telling me all the family's coming over for one of our nephew's birthday. He wants steak. Family. The aunt from France is making pho. Okay. I'll be making steaks. So we're gonna have fish. Oh. There's that fucking trade. Oh my god. Buy some picana steak, you won't regret it. What is picana steak? I don't even know what that is. What is this? What is this? Is the cut popular in Brazil known as the rump cap or top sirloin? It's characterized as a thick fat cap. Ooh, okay. Rump cap. All right, let's take it. Attempt number 2. If it squeezes me out, I'm gonna cry. Attempt number 3. Hang in there. Liquidity pocket. Come on, attempt number 3. Let's go. Actually, attempt number 2. Well, actually, I took this trade earlier, so this is number 3, yeah. Run it up, baby. LPs, you guys know the drill. We love our LPs. If I kept that other trade open, yeah, I know. Better safe than sorry, though. This keeps me from having like a big fat drawdown. You can make it as a roast. That actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, like a rump roast. That sounds pretty good. I think they're going to want tomahawks, man. These guys love their ribeyes. Last time her family came in, I cooked 4 giant tomahawks for like 15 people. And I did it on a little 2-burner propane grill that was like this big. It was enough for each steak to barely fit in there like Tetris pieces with no space between them. Not the most ideal way to cook, but I managed to make it work. I reverse seared them, so at least we had 2 ovens, so I cooked them in the oven. Oh, come on. Come on. Don't be stupid, market. Get some run. Vix die. Die today, Vix. Please die. We want to see you dead. I don't want to see a bear market from this. Nobody wants a bear market. Nobody cares. See a bear market. Who cares what's going on around the world? We want to see a bull market. We want to see prosperity. We want to see stocks go up. We don't want to see stocks come down. Wall Street, let's get it up. Wall Street's having a hard time getting it up. You know, it happens with old age. Yeah, we need that res to pick back up. That's the problem. We have the resistance from here. Market's trying to hold liquidity pocket, but we're not picking up some bid in stocks. Fix to 21 tonight. Oh, I know. I'm scared. I'm scared that we pick up that volatility, but let's hope. You know, I'm taking one more stab at this. Just a bull zone. Come on. Give it to us, baby. Give it to us, baby. Give it, give it, give it. Reverse sear. Yeah. So reverse sear is where you bring your temperature, you bring your steak to temperature beforehand, slightly under, and then you sear it at the end. Do I dry brine the night before? Usually I don't. I'll put a little, like, I'll bring steak to temp and I'll just put a little salt on it and let it sit there for about an hour. What happens is the salt will dissolve into the moisture. The salt will draw the moisture out, and then the moisture will dissolve the salt, and then the moisture will soak right back in. So it basically brines, it self-brines the meat pretty quickly. And I don't want it to be salty all the way through. I just want a little bit, so I only do it for like an hour. I don't like super salty steak, you know? Yeah, but you said the night before. I only do it for an hour. Just for an hour. Not for like the whole night, because I don't like it to get too salty. So maybe different languages, I don't know, Acebon, but like in reverse sear, like the way that we say reverse sear, it means you sear the steak last as opposed to normally. Normally you would sear a steak both sides and then throw it in the oven to bring it to temp. Reverse sear is where you cook it on low and slow for a long time. And then at the end, you sear it really quickly to put the crust on. Usually with that, you have more of a controlled method of the temperature and you can get the steak up quickly. A lot of restaurants will do like a sous vide on a steak to get it close to temp. And then when you order it, they just sear it very quickly. That's kind of a way restaurants started doing it to like speed up the turnaround time. Because they just sear your steak very quick and send it out to you. It's already at temp. Maybe in different like languages or something, a reverse sear means, we call that a broil. When the heat is on top pushing down, that's what we call a broil. Yeah. You salt heavy? Yeah, I put like a lot of salt on it. And I've been kind of like mixed bag about, do I add pepper to the steak before you cook it? Because one thing, there's a lot of chefs that say just put salt on it, but you get a better crust with salt and pepper, I feel. But the thing is pepper is a flour, right? So pepper can burn very quickly. Oh, now we're picking up some movement here. So a lot of people like tell you don't put pepper on a steak before you cook it. I still do, because I actually like the flavor of whatever it ends up being. Some chefs will say the pepper burns and it has a different flavor than that fruity aroma of the pepper. I don't care. I love it. So I put salt and pepper on. I've kind of tried both types and I like both ways. But nowadays I put salt on before, let it soak that salt back in, and then I pat it dry on the surface and I just coat it with pepper. And I put pepper in a bowl and I roll the steak around in it, and it's pepper all the way across. And I just, yeah, the pepper will burn. But I like the flavor that it creates. To me, it's not a bad flavor. It's a personal preference at that point, but yeah. Some people say don't put pepper on a steak before you cook it because the pepper will burn. And you won't get as good of a sear on the meat either, but it's personal preference, I guess. Okay, let's move. Let's roll it. Let's go to pocket. Let's hit it. Let's go to pocket. Bull zone, baby. Let's go. So curious of all you folks that are here, who here is here for the first time? It's your first time on our stream. You guys first time, I mean, not the first time seeing me because you guys saw me probably my funded, but who here is like your first time on the stream? Cool. Awesome, guys. You guys know me, I'm always doing this every single morning. You guys are welcome to come by, check us out in the mornings, see what trades I'm doing. You know, we love the My Funded show for sure. And yeah, pop on stream every once in a while. You guys just want to see like, I wonder what kind of trade Matt's in or whatever. Just come say, hey, we're here every morning. We have a big stream in the morning. Close to about 1,000 people at any given time. Afternoon, we just started kind of like rolling into afternoon streams. So we're growing, actually we're growing really fast in this afternoon stream. It used to just be like maybe 100 of us. Now it gets close to like 400, 500 people in the afternoons, which is kind of nice. Big group of people out here. Now I like seeing that green candle here. Let's pick up some momentum. Now again, we have our resilience number is negative. It's going to be resistance from here. This is hard to break. Very low chance that we rally today unless the stocks pick up steam. This and this need to be above zero. Negative resilience is resistance from there. That's the problem. And we're not getting love from the stocks as much as I want to see it. But I have to take this trade every single time just because sometimes liquidity reappears out of nowhere. But nobody is buying stock right now. Stocks are starting to show like weirdness. As a matter of fact, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I'm going to go ahead and I'm watching Apple take a second sell off here. Maybe I should. That was the second attempt. If I don't get some wick action on this, maybe I'll just close out and avoid a catastrophe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's close out. Fuck this. Okay, I'm done with this market. I'm done for the day. I ain't gonna play this anymore. We need to see some stock momentum here. That VIX is starting to pick up. Apple's starting to sell to lows for the sesh. Yeah, good. I'm glad I closed out on that. All right. How dumb. It's a little not fun here. That's a second pocket attempt that failed. I take it every time. If we get there again, I'll do it again one more time. Where's iDoc? She out with her family today. So. She's out with them today. They're like having lunch together. Back up again. What is this crazy shit? Dude, this market's too much today. There's too much going on here. I can't even today. Too much, man. Too much is going on. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to actually trade another account. I don't want to put any more risk on that one. Let's trade this one. I'm going to make the same stabs in this one. That one I'm kind of cool with just chilling on. Play 40 off of MHP. Yeah, I thought about it, but the problem is that both of the pivots are nearby each other, and while I should be holding through that. 80 points a dip. That I probably could be trading this much better, to be honest. You're right. My execution's pretty bad on this one. I should be able to long and long again and take the MHP tap. Maybe I'll do MHP one more time. We should hold. I could try MHP one time down here if we hit it. Yeah, good. That's a good 40 run off of that for sure. We should still hold it, but man, watch us go to lower DD today. That'd be insane. I'm gonna be picking on this. Let me try one more. Okay, one contract. I'm not putting a lot of risk on this one now, just one. Right on MHP here. If we fail MHP, it's going to tank pretty hard, so we don't want to see that happen. Come on, hang in there. Hang in there, buddy. I would be so impressed with the stock market if it were to crash under these conditions, I tell you. It's like just when the going was good and everything was fine and trade war is over, it's like the timing of all of this was just incredible. That's some really solid selling. Apple's being dumped pretty heavily right now. I'm watching this off to the side here. Apple's being sold pretty hard. I just find it crazy because it has nothing to do with Israel. It has nothing to do with anything. Apple is just like a proxy, or any stock is a proxy for people's like fear and greed here. People are absolutely freaking out of everything and just getting run over in the market. People are so scared all the time of random shit. Humans be crazy. Yeah, Apple stock has zero to do with Israel. There's like no, we're not producing iPhones over there. But markets always panic when there's thoughts of like crazy war or whatever. People freak out. But the thing is that the likelihood of anybody going to war is practically zero. It never happens. I mean, it could always. It's always like on the brink of war. I mean, we've seen instability in the region for 100 years, like over the same stuff, you know, between the same two countries, and there's never been like a giant war we've been pulled into. Like direct conflict. We fought like proxy wars and stuff. So I don't know. The probability is low. I think Donald Trump, master negotiator, is going to keep war from happening. He's going to make a deal to sweeten both sides to get him to stop fighting. He always does. I don't think there's a chance in hell that we're engaged in conflict there. That would be mutually assured destruction for everybody. We jump in on Israel's side, Russia jumps in on Iran's side. And everybody jumps in on everybody's side. This is like the end of the world as we know it. In the modern day, you cannot have a world war in the modern day. Not the modern day. World War II was the last world war we could have survived. We won't survive a third one. We will blow this fucking planet up if we ever go to a world war again. With that many people fighting with that much at stake, better pray that we don't have another world war. You know, in 1942, you probably felt safe because, you know, German bombers aren't able to fly over your house in Cincinnati, Ohio. Now you're going to have drones dropping bombs in your apartment from Russia. Deep in the heart of America. You don't want this shit. You don't want a world war. Nobody does. They better work something out. You'll have like tiny little remote control airplanes dropping bombs in your house in the suburbs from 10,000 miles away. Yeah, World War III in VR. Everybody's gonna be wearing headsets fighting the war from afar. You know, you don't want this shit. No one does. This is the time where you're not safe. This is like, you're like, oh, we know the Germans are bombing London. You know, that's not going to affect me in Houston, Texas. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You better pray for peace right now. This ain't, yeah, this is not something you want. Nobody wants this. You're in Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh, shit. My bad. Yeah, it's where the technology is here that your borders don't protect you. I mean, we have the ability to protect that, but you got freaking space lasers now, man. Like, you know what I'm talking about? You don't want to be dealing with that stuff. Y'all better be praying for some peace. Slow MHP, let's get a balance here. Come on, you're trying. At least Putin is also calling for diplomacy between the two. I'm reading that right now. That's good. Then he's not appearing to be like such a fucking maniac about everything. God dang it, dude. Look at this. What the hell? All right, that's not good. Our lower DD band below this. What the fuck is going on? That's not good. Close that out. What is this nonsense today? Must be more news, huh? What do we got here? Iran striking back. Explosions heard. Over. Well, of course. Then we say that we're gonna. Then they say that we're gonna strike back. I love how the market is just like on autopilot for this war stuff. There is zero chance we're going to war. Like that would be like zero probability. There's lower DD band tap. This day, man, I'm telling you, this day is fucked up. This trading day is so weird. Hopefully we hang in there. I don't think we're rallying anymore from here. There's a guy from Israel on stream. The news said they had to cut the stream short because of the explosions or whatever. You gotta love that the stock market is now hinged on like the world going at war of two very small-ish countries disliking each other, while the global superpowers are staring at all of them saying, you guys need to work out your differences. You know, like, you wouldn't expect the stock market to crash over such a thing, but this because everybody is so dead set on, you know, being afraid that this is going to draw a lot of people into a conflict. But the market is kind of bored and looking for some reason to move, so I get it. It's also Friday the 13th. Yeah, right. All right, let's see if we can't get something better. Nobody's talking about that airplane crash, the one in was it India, right? All right, I'm gonna give me some lunch really quick. No trades for me right now. I'll be right back in like, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. Just hang on stream. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm hungry, man. I need lunch. So I will be right back. And we'll see what happens. If I hit lower DD band, it might take a long, but hopefully it doesn't happen while I'm gone. Stock market crashing or what? All right. All right. Okay. We'll see how this turns out. Give me a second. I got lunch. Market's waiting for me. Oh, lower DD band. God, it's like as much as I've been scared to touch this market every time it goes somewhere. Should I take a trade here? Can we? Can we? God, should I? Need peace, not war. We do. What is going on here? Can I try one more attempt? I'm scared to like, I'm scared. I'm scared, y'all. It's like every trade I made on the way up is failing on the way down. Can I? Question is, can I? I haven't. Not yet. All right, I'm gonna go back to eating my lunch. We'll see what happens, I guess. Oh, hold on. I need to book a haircut. I mean, I got a haircut today at 3. So, no boot camp today, guys. We'll start back up on Monday, right? What am I trying to do here? Oh. That's at 3. Mm. I want you guys in chat here. All right, we'll see if we get anything crazy out of this. Hold on one second. Oops, that's the wrong button here. That's for you guys. Make sure this is a code on all our partners we work with. I'm trying to like eat my chicken real quick. Back down the damn catalyst active line. Holy shit. What an interesting day. We've not seen anything like this in a long time. Back to freaking catalyst line, guys. Wow. Yeah, market's going to crash out from here. It's not good, man. I can't believe it's getting like this today. Who would have ever thought of all days and all times for this to be like this? VIX is just going straight the fuck up. And I want good trades today. I'm mad. I'm mad they're taking my awesome market away from me. Remember? Come on. The crazy thing is that in 2 or 3 days, we'll be talking about the next new event. This will just be something that just happened one day, one time. I've been in this long enough to know that this is not going to be a global conflict. It never is. It never is. They always do this. They always do this. They can't fucking get along. They always fight each other. Market dies for a day, makes my job hard, and then things are better in a week. Well, not better, but and the news is better in a week. Can't people in this world just get along? That's all we want. They were going to forget in a week. This is just a one-day stock market event. It's not a one-day event globally. It's a one-day event in the stock market, though. I'm just mad that I don't get a good stock market to play with today. I get shit market today. I hate shit market. I am like 100% certain that there's not going to be a global conflict. There's nobody that wants that. I don't care who's allied with who. I bet you everybody's going to say no. Or it'll have all this fear, like Cold War style fear, and then it doesn't really turn into something. They work it out. Wall Street always panics for a day, though. Come on, we need some good trading. I don't think I'm going to get good plays today, so I'm probably just going to sit down and watch. But I hate because I can't make money. Not letting me make money today. Catalyst is bad. This is bad. This could be market crash today, so kind of shitty. Somebody says full par long right there. I'm going to say sometime tonight or tomorrow. Might get a good long eye, but just another giant nasty red fuck you candle right here. S&P breaking DD Vans. God, I was hoping all day long too, man. I was like, the pocket trades looked good. Everything looked good. Both attempts failed. I guess just the event is just too powerful, I would say. This is I hate when it does. I hate when markets are like this. It just there's nothing much you can do but just watch. I mean, I'm not able to do anything. We're back to Catalyst active. Like, we haven't even been getting any kind of like green to come out, but there's not even any relief rally on this bounce. It is just like falling straight down. Yes, we understand there's conflict between two countries. We get it. Wall Street. You're going to forget about it in 2 days anyways. You're going to be back to listen to trade war stuff. You're going to care more about China and Trump, and you're not going to care about this. Wall Street's not going to care about this in a day or two. So let's just advance to that stage now where we can have some fun trades now. Pretty please. Time for an Arby's run? Yeah, exactly. No, I ain't gonna short this. I'm gonna just wait and watch. We don't do anything down in here. This can get this is a nightmare down here. It was a great morning session, yeah. Oh, yeah. Air raid sirens heard again in Tel Aviv. Iranian senior official, our revenge has just started. They will pay a high price for killing our commanders. Dying judging people. I don't know. If we get above DD ban, I'll take one more stab at it. Just wish this world was less of a my religion is different than your religion, I hate you, and more of like a hey, it's cool that we're different. But then again, people around the world are fucking idiots and they don't have modern mentality of learning how to be at odds with each other, but in peace, being at odds and being peace. There's a Buddhist another thing of it saying to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, or to be like at peace with not having harmony. You know what I mean? What a stupid world we live in. Like, it's okay to be different. We're cool with that. You cool with that? I'm cool with you. You cool with me? All right, let's go. Be at peace. Be at harmony with not having peace. You know, like, there's a little bit of strength in that saying. People should just get along. We're all different here. We get along, except when it comes to bulls and bears. We're all on different sides. We don't hate each other. Wait a minute. Yeah, they're like, my God is better than your God sort of thing. Yeah. And people should just... Such a beautiful thing religion was when it was, you know... Then it was... There's people that turn it bad. I was raised Catholic, so, you know... There's always people that make it bad. I just wish people would just get along. That's all I've been. Yeah, there's a bunch bombing back and forth. I think this is just a, you know, I think after a day or two, they're going to hit the negotiation table. I know that our government and the Russian government, a lot of governments are taking this very seriously. And they're going to push really hard to de-escalate anything. So hopefully we get something good. Ever notice it's the same characters? Yeah. It's a war of the few. You can pull these populations of these countries and 95% of them wish that it wasn't like the way that the 5% wants it to be like. I know people on both sides that are extremely sad and scared right now and wish it wasn't like this. The World War of Few, yeah. It's really sad. You're a Catholic convert. You give talks in your conversion now? Oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah, we were raised Catholic as kids. Even Catholicism, man, has a history of people turning it into bad stuff. People using it for many reasons. To hurt other people. Today's the world's dumbest trading day. Let's just say it like that. Above DD ban, I might consider taking along. One more time. We close above. We just all get along. I think we're just getting the same news repeated over and over and over again from different sources. Multiple explosions heard in Jerusalem. I think that this is just the same news event of the counter-strike from like 20 minutes ago. I like how my news feed is basically this, right? Bombs, war has started, rocket fires continue. You know, response has begun. Ties are back in fashion as a fashion statement, and just in time for Father's Day, the necktie, a long and popular gift idea for dads, has been making a comeback as more people return. What, Market Watch? The fuck is this about? Ties are coming back in style? From Market Watch? And then, like, in the middle, we interrupt the word, you know, we interrupt this message of gloom and doom to bring you a word from our sponsors. Neckties back in fashion. Get one today for dad. Father's Day is right around the corner. Buy one, get one free. Everyone, long neckties. Buy the dip. Just in time for Father's Day. Get one for dad now. Sponsored by Big Tie. I knew Big Tie was behind all of Big Tie stages a war in the Middle East so they can sell ties. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Big Big Tie's behind everything. We knew it. They bought stocks and ties. I'm a tie fighter kind of guy. Price section does look like a tie. Imagine the guy like in a fucking stagecoach. Hey, get your Israel, Iran ties here. Which one do you want? Step right up. We got both kinds. Hey, sir, you look like you need a net tie. Come on over here. Come see what I got over here in this box. Take one, take two, take one for the missus, eh? Step right up. Get your ties here. Neckties. Still more chatter about the same stuff. Explosions heard. Oil prices are up 7% today. God, I kind of, like I tweeted last night, I kind of wish I would have filled up with gas yesterday morning. And gas prices are probably going up. In your PFP have a time. Yeah, that's pace. You just fill up your dad's tank with gas, as Chris said, for Father's Day. He'll definitely appreciate the very expensive gift. Listen here, see? We can handle higher gas prices. Yeah, no, I think we'll be fine. I think a lot of this will be fine. We should be good. Oh, we need to get above that D band though. Can we make it out of this today? I'd like to see in some of this. Cat active line is right on the edge here. It's not something we like seeing. Nasdaq is below its cat active line. S&P's right on the edge of it. Same conversations this morning. This is crash. This is not crash. This is crash. This is not crash. Volatility picks up very nastily down inside of here. So let's pay attention to Nasdaq today, right? Nasdaq, the one that's kind of on the fence here. It's like, it's so funny to like market watch. Now an ad from our sponsors. That's so funny. Dude, it's so funny. I just tweeted it. today's war. Yeah, I am. I left my own jokes. I am that nerdy. All right, guys. Ooh, this is like the biggest afternoon stream we've had. We usually have a really solid stream size, like in the mornings. We usually have about 1,000 people in our stream every morning at any given time. 8 to 1,000. In the afternoons, we used to have about 100 people show up, and now we have 4. So let's see if we can get this to 1,000. That'd be kind of nice. We're pumping. We're pumping. Let's go. Maybe I'll take a long above DD band. That's not where it is. It's actually over here. So it's this green line here. Be nice to get that. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah. DD on S&P, right? That's what I was watching here. These candles just going crazy. I could take one SME contract long from here at the ban. Okay, I'll commit to one S&P. Not a lot, just one. Just one. Too volatile. Yeah, Michael, look for MHP breaks. And this, use the scanner and search for MHP breaks for penny stocks. You heard the fork drop? Oh, yeah. Market looking good for my one S&P contract. Ah. You just got an MF. You can't get an error that says real market data needs to be to trade this contract. You need your market data. So log into. Then you can get your market data once you log into like Trade8 for the first time. I think it'll ask you for your market data. When I logged into my Fund and Futures live account for the first time, it asked me to buy my market data, but in the platform. No Zoom call today. I got to go get a haircut. I had to get my hair did for the weekend. We have 3 classes left till we start boot camp over into Monday, so we'll pick those up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Guys, don't forget, you guys out there, really appreciate you guys using our affiliate code. Helps the platform grow, helps the community grow. We've now grown to be one of the top 5 YouTube streams by viewer count in the mornings, which is great. We've gotten so huge. We get 7,000 to 10,000 views a day on our channel, which is incredible. Only 6 months ago was that number like 700. You guys like what you like, so really appreciate your support. Right now, there's a huge sale at Elite Trader Funding for 65% off using code Rocket Scooter. You're going to get a great deal on a static or direct funded account. 65% off their DTF accounts. So, all right. You guys getting more necktie ads, or was that the only one? Hang in there, single contract long. I'm betting that the market doesn't fall apart. That's what I'm betting on today. Like that the market holds itself together by the end of the day. Hang in there. Hang in there, little guy. Little one. My little one. Stay there. Stay good. The catalyst to finish out the day would be pretty devastating. We've got an hour left on the market, so hopefully this hour turns out to be somewhat okay. But losing this to finish the day off would be pretty nasty. Key level here. I even trade. Like, what am I hoping to achieve by trading this anyways? Don't even care. Take the risk. I kind of don't even care to take the risk, to be honest. Let me close this out. We've had 2 failed attempts to save off of a cat. I don't really care to like put too much on the table here. I mean, I can. But if it falls from here, it's going to be pretty gross. This will be like a really rapid loss. So let me go ahead and just... like, this account's up. I don't need to be risking it. But EST on S&P is where we are. So... like, I don't really need to be in a trade right now. I don't need to risk anything. But I know that the minute I close out, it's going to rally, so... This is just the bet that we don't have an extended catalyst to close out the afternoon and that we support DD band and stay above here. That was really the goal. I don't even know what this white line is here. Oh, that's the gap down. Yeah, it's the open price. This is looking promising. Market's trying its hardest to hang on to this. It's a fight right here. 670 is a big fight. Hang on in there. Hang on in there, baby. Yep, it's a bull. It's a 92%. I always long at bottom DD band. That's why I'm long right now. Every single time. Next, the only profit target we really have from here, I mean, it's basically this. Open's really the next pivot that we have. It's a 2-to-1 trade if it goes. God, I was so excited to see some pocket trades today. That was really nice to finally get some to play with. But VIX selling off just a little bit to end the day, but not selling off enough. Like, I really don't need to be in a trade right now. The more I take this every single time, I'm up in this account. Like I'm up in these accounts here. I don't need to be risking it. Like, this account here is up $1,000 for the most part. Like I don't need to, like, don't even need to do anything. I really am just talking myself out of it because I mean I've already made this account can't go any further because it's on the $3,000. It's on its like, you know, 5th or 6th payout. Somewhere in there. I only need to make $3,000 at 20% consistency, so I can't be making like 2-3 grand anyways. On that one needs to make about 1,000. I just cut it because I mean I'm at target. All my accounts are kind of in a similar boat. I'm kind of stuck. I can't trade even if I want to be honest. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick. I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. All right. Had to go take Pickle out. Well, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this at the end of the day is gonna be that exciting. And it is Friday. I gotta run and get a haircut in just a little bit. I gotta be there by 3, so I gotta take off in about 15 minutes. So I can't. 3 pounds later, probably 5. Yeah. Pickle too. We both had to go. All right. So, anyways, y'all have a good weekend. I gotta run out of here pretty soon, so I will see y'all later. I think we're okay. Maybe holding above DD. I think that's how we finish the day off, but no real reason to do much. I just realized that market does close in 40 minutes. Y'all have a good weekend. No boot camp today, but we'll be back Monday, and we'll be doing that front and center live on the stream. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, you guys. My name's Matt. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in, staying with me all day and trading with us. Or not trading with us, but you know, watching us trade or whatever. Thank you guys. And supporting the channel. We're growing super fast, and I really appreciate you guys for everything y'all do. Thank you guys. We're out. See ya.
Market spinning in chaotic haze. Rocket scooter blast through the maze. Volume prediction shows the way. Leave the doubt and the fray. Liquidity map paints the scene. Hidden nodes like ghosts unseen. Reverse engineer